joyful rise, all my beautiful people. This is Deanna Jones, aka Mrs. Jones, aka Lady Ariel, coming to you guys today on Motivational Mondays. Now, I was inspired to start Motivational Mondays because one of the sisters, I saw her post like I always see, and I always comment, you understand, or send some type of expression of love and showing her that, you know what, I support you. I support what you do. Keep on going. Don't stop. You understand? And so talking to other people as well about their accomplishments and everything else, I said, well, why not do Motivational Mondays? So today is September the 20th, right? Today is a beautiful day. It's also the day of my father-in-law's Earth Strong Pierre Senior. So we definitely want to send blessings for that. You understand? To the atmosphere and to the realms and to wherever he is dwelling. You understand, in a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful manner. So today's Motivational Mondays. Now, you know the Joneses, we're always speaking about how we must always motivate one another, support one another, whether it's through prayer, whether it's through a financial support, whatever it is that a person is able and open to receive support, because at the end of the day, a person may not be able to give to you physically, but they may be able to give to you emotionally or spiritually. You understand? So once again, Motivational Mondays, I appreciate you guys who have been tapping in, subscribing, liking the page, our channel, our YouTube channel. It's a love thing, keeping up with the Joneses. Forever grateful and thankful. Also our Facebook sites, Instagram, everything. So we are forever grateful and thankful, and we're grateful, especially when y'all sharing the content. When you guys share the content, that lets everyone else see that there are more people or another avenue to receive the messages that they desire to receive. You understand? So let's continue to share, let's continue to like, let's continue to comment, subscribe, all those beautiful things, because we want everyone to receive the message. You understand? We feel like we produce a lot of beautiful content, and once again, the content is for you guys, not just for us to just post and receive recognition, but it's for you guys, because at the end of the day, like we said, we are strong, beautiful, spiritual beings who are having a beautiful physical, human, earth plane dimension experience. You understand what I'm saying? So we're forever grateful and thankful. And two, another thing is it assists you guys with growing. You understand? It assists who you are, and then it may motivate the being of who you are to motivate someone else. You understand? I know that there are people who aren't people, people, I don't want to say people pleasers, but they're not people, shall I say? You understand? Like, they don't talk to people. They don't hang out with people. They don't deal with anyone. They stay to themselves. You know what I'm saying? They're not, is what they would say, a people person. But yeah, so I've known people who are like that, and then they turn around and they're like, hey, because they decided to open their ear and they were open to receive, because listen, we are all beautiful beings who have free will, right? And being that we have free will, we cannot force and cannot be forced into doing something that we really don't like, and to think that the results are going to happen the way that they want it to happen, or how you think you want it to happen. It's not going to happen. Take your time to manifest the things that you desire, but use your own free will. Don't try to take away somebody else's free will and not giving them a choice. You understand? Like I spoke about before, when a person pretends to be someone else and not themselves, well, if you spill this whole lie to this person and they're thinking that this is that and everything that you're saying is true, but it's really not, and they made a decision to be in a relationship with you, or made a decision to move with you, or out of state, or whatever the case is, all because of your words, but because you weren't real, you took away that person's free will. You took away their choice. You understand? So that's why we motivate people from a real stance. Like, we don't do this, like, how can I say this? There are people who pretend to motivate people for their own will, for their own free will, for their own use, deciding to use this person how they truly want to use them, versus allowing the person to naturally react or do whatever it is that's upon them to do it. For example, like when I see people that are homeless, I'm motivated, right? I'm motivated to assist people more because, look, a person can sit there and say they're homeless and be lying and be driving a Benz that's parked behind a parking lot in the back of a building or something. You understand? But if I'm giving from the heart, you understand? Like, what people don't understand is this. Especially as a Virgo, as a woman, I'm a nurturer, I'm a giver, right? I like to cater to people and make sure that they are A1 and take care of them. And it makes me feel good to help, to assist them, to aid them. You understand? Especially when I feel an instinct or an eye to do it. You understand? So it motivates me to do it more. So when your heart chakra, your heart center, you understand? And my heart center, when I do for people, that makes my heart center feel even much more better, right? It makes it to where it feels like a vibrating pulse, like yo, like this is everything. To where then I start feeling my entire body. I feel all my chakras start to light up, and I feel the energy and I just swirl like, oh my gosh, that feels so good. It feels so good that I gave. And it wasn't me doing it for the gram. Like most people do, they act like they're doing something for somebody, then they take back whatever they gave them, or they're faking it. You understand? This is real life story. Anybody who has ever rode with I knows that I give to homeless people because it ain't even because I was once homeless. It's because that's naturally what I do. I've been like this since I was a child. You understand? We tell our mom, we see somebody, oh mama, they look like they need this or they need that. Because it was taught in us to assist others, and that also other people may not have it like you. So be thankful. Like back in the day when we were young and we would get into it with people at school, and we may have been friends with that person and we got into it with them. And my mom would say, well, you know what? You don't understand. You know, they may be going through something. And you will say, we don't care what they're going through, right? Because at that moment, we have an attitude or we feel the way we feel because of something that we felt like they've done to us, right? So then we still listen, though. You know, we hearken to that. And so especially as we mature, as we get older, and we have friends who are in other situations, or then we find ourselves into a situation. The beautiful thing is, regardless to what we have been through, for the most part, my sisters, we know how to still give to others, always. You know, like, there can be someone on the side of the street, and I can see that their feet are blistering. And if I got the same size shoes, we you know what I'm saying, we fit the same size or whatever, I'm gonna give them my shoes. You know what I'm saying? And I'm motivated by that, right? Because that motivation may give me an idea to start a program, to start a non-for-profit. You understand? To where we're giving to people. For example, like people know our business, Divine Golden Hand Society, and how we had Adopt a Familia last year, where we had different families, you understand, who needed help. You understand? And people were able to give what they had to give to the other families because they felt like they needed it more. They felt like, hey, it's going to be replaced. And I'm not giving because I feel like I just want this blessing in return. I'm giving because that's what's in my heart to do. You understand? So that's why we started doing that. And the families were so thankful. You understand? Like, the fact that I remember a sister, you understand, in her family. You know, I was sending the post out about one other family. You understand? And so she was like, you know, I'm going to pass it on, you know? She said, it's really great that you're doing something like this. But then also stated that she needed help too. So what did we do? We continued the Adopt a Familia. And we just started having more families that were reaching out. You understand? Like, hey, you know, we need assistance. So it started from us helping one family, you know what I'm saying, who was overseas that needed assistance, to then a whole number of families, which then was a blessing because we got to give and give and give. And then that we received the blessing of motivation, we received the reminder that We are all the Most High's children. You understand? The Heavenly Father and Heavenly Mother. We are all these spiritual beings here in the physical who all play a part, who play a role in this mission, in this journey. Whether you have reincarnated a few times, several times, remember, energy never dies. This is something that people have to understand. Energy never dies. It transmutes, it transforms. You understand? So a person doesn't die. The shell, the host, that physical being that was there, that was a solid being in the 3D, in this dimension, was the host, the vessel to carry that spirit, that soul in. But once that vessel is gone, you understand? That spirit, that soul, it has to go through whatever it has to go through, the other dimension or planes it have to go through, and then reincarnate it, come back as if whatever it is that they chose. See, people don't know about soul contracts, but that is a whole nother vid for a whole nother day. But this is what motivated I to do the things that I do, to work on the projects that I work, and start the things that we start. You understand, in a beautiful way, because motivation. People's accomplishments motivate us. You understand? See, we're the type of people, when we see other people accomplish something and continue to be successful and accomplish things, and especially as we are continuing to accomplish our things, and when we see somebody like, they got that house, you know what? That is beautiful. That is a reminder of my visual aid for what we have spoken about, what we desire, and how we see that is a confirmation of the prayers of certain things that we've been praying. You understand? Because remember, signs and symbols are for the conscious mind. And being that we all have some type of consciousness, but some tap into theirs more than others, we are able to recognize the signs for the prayers of what we ask. Ask and ye shall receive. Seek and ye shall find. Knock and it shall be open unto you. So for today's message for Motivational Mondays, you understand, we're going to start off with motivate each other. You understand? Motivate the next person that you see that's receiving that accomplishment, that's in line to receive that upgrade, that reward. You understand? That's in line to receive the next title that they desire to work for their career, whatever it is. You understand? Because there are so many people that, because somebody's downing them or trying to downgrade what they are doing, and they're jealous because that person's accomplishing what they're accomplishing, they don't even go no higher. Because they feel like they don't want anybody feeling like they think they're too good, they think they're this, and they think that they are that. And so some people back out of those accomplishments. Nah. Let that be your motivation. You understand? So motivate one another and motivate yourself. You understand? Look at yourself. Like I had a conversation with my mom this morning, and we were talking about, things about how people can motivate themselves, how they can look at a situation and where they can go from there, how did they grow from it. And that's something she had instilled in us as children. Well, did you learn from something different that you didn't learn yesterday? Or do you feel like you're better than what you did yesterday or last week? Or, whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? And when you can continue to question and be in competition with yourself, you understand, instead of with the world or with everybody else, you're really motivating yourself. You understand? That's just like a person when you're that boxer or that athlete or that dancer or that singer or whatever it is that you're doing, or before you're about to start a big painting project or whatever it is. Some people listen to music and they listen to the song that's got that rhythm that's going to motivate you. You know what I'm saying? So when they listen to what's going to motivate them, you understand, it gets them pumped up and riled up, and they make them feel like, yeah, we got this. I got this. I'm going to knock this out the park. Because I do it as well. You really visualize and see yourself doing it. You understand? You see whatever it is that you truly desire, you start knocking it out the park. You even start thinking about and reminiscing on the different methods and tools that you use to assist with motivating yourself and assist you with manifesting the things that you desire. So today, find somebody that you can motivate. It's going to come to you natural. Pray about it. Like, let's watch. The simple prayer can be, the Most High or whomever you pray to, and just say, I desire to motivate someone today. So please send someone my way, or however it may be, that I connect with this person so I can motivate them. Because I'm telling you, each one teach one. You understand? Imagination with visualization brings about manifestation. And that's the quote from Who the Jones is from us. Because it takes a village to raise a nation. The Joneses. We are the same people who use these same tools, and we instill it within our own home. You understand? Regardless, we still instill it in our own home because we're building an empire. We having a legacy, and we're leaving an inheritance. The Joneses. Why? What motivated us to come up with these quotes? Our children. Who we are as a being. Because we then tapped into who we are as a being on a soul level and can see particular things or whatever the case is, and we know what we desire and we draw that into us. We motivate ourselves and each other. So we just pray that today we have motivated someone, even if it's one person out of 100 people who may listen to this. We pray that you received the message and received it well. As always, if we don't see you today, and if we don't see you tomorrow, we will see you soon. You understand? Spread some of that love and motivation. Please, as always, like, share, subscribe, comment, hit those notification bells. Also, surf out our channel. Go ahead and do some surfing on our channel and see what other videos that may come to you that were meant to come to you. Be open to receive the messages. You understand? Because remember, as always, we're just the messengers. Did you get the message? Have a blessed and abundant day.